thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Dr. Gabriela Zugal, and I will lead this welcome talk also together with Josh. Josh is also here. He's one of our second year media student and student ambassador today. So again, thank you for joining me. I am in the School of Arts, Media and Communication, and I teach media communication. More specifically, I teach media practice. I'm going to give a little bit of a background about the University of Leicester itself. So the university was founded as Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland University College in 1921. The site for the university was donated by a local businessman, Thomas Fielding Johnson, in order to create a live memorial for all local people who made sacrifices during the First World War. So we are the only university in Europe that was founded by its community as a living legacy to those who made sacrifices during the First World War. And this is reflected in the university's motto, ad vitam habitant, so that they may have life. And today we pursue excellence in knowledge and learning to transform our community, our world and beyond. When it comes to media and the history at Leicester, so we're teaching media since 1966, and we're the first research center in the UK dedicated to the study of media and communication. And there are several other departments around the country that were founded by Leicester alumni. We have a very international team of research and teaching staff and a very diverse student body. And our staff has a wide range of expertise from film, television, radio, advertising, journalism, public relation, cultural theory, documentary, environmental communication, global media, social media, and video games, and so on. And this expertise is also then reflected in our recent publications output, and some recent publications, not all of them, but some recent publications you can see here. And we are, as a university, very proud. We are doing really well in the ranking. We have an ongoing history of awards. So for instance, the Times Higher Education awarded us in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 17 and 18. And Leicester has also been awarded the Queen's Anniversary Prize for Higher and Further Education on 3 occasions. And this is the highest form of national recognition open to a UK academic and vocational institution. So we're really, really proud of this. For 2025, the Daily Mail has named us the University of the Year 2025, and we are recognized for our diversity, teaching quality, student experience, research excellence, and graduate outcomes and social inclusion. The editor of the Daily Mail university guide Alistair McCann said about us that Leicester is a model university for the 21st century and one of the best catches in British higher education, providing an outstanding university education. And Leicester was once one of the better kept secrets of British higher education, no more. So again, we're really proud of this. We've also been shortlisted by the Times Higher Education. We've been named Times Higher Education University of the Year, and the Times Higher Education Award are the biggest celebration of higher education, and the shortlist is a testament for us to our commitment to university and diversity and inclusion. The Times and the Sunday Times shortlist, we have been shortlisted there as well. We've been named University of the Year for 2025. Those are one of the comprehensive overviews of higher education in Britain. We are also doing incredibly well in our National Student Survey. For our overall positive teaching. Josh, could you give us a little bit of your experience as a University of Leicester student?
So I'm in my second year, and I initially chose to come to this university because it has such a diverse population, because I didn't grow up in the UK. And so coming to a university where there's people from like various different backgrounds was very welcoming. In terms of my course, I chose media because I've always been interested in filmmaking, photography, and stuff like that, but also looking at perhaps the psychological aspects of how the media impacts our minds and influences our decisions. But at the same time, there were so many different ways to go with that, and so I found that this course specifically was very beneficial to me because it covers all those broad areas and allows me to find one that I'm particularly interested in. And now that I'm in my second year, I've realized that filmmaking is the thing that I find most interesting. But in first year, I just explored all the different options. And something I like about the university is just, like I mentioned before, the community feel. Everywhere I go, even today, just on campus, I noticed that I always bump into somebody that I know. And especially if you join societies and get involved with societies, I think that's a great way to build connections. And I found that through this course, I wanted to do more practical stuff. So I ended up founding the Media Production Society, which I'm president of, and we're currently working on making a short film for the film festival at the university next year. And yeah, getting involved with societies is a great way to make connections as well.
Thank you very much. So yeah, this shows that we're really engaged with our students and teach them in a wide range of skills, and this also was reflected then in us being awarded with TEF Gold, so our Teaching Excellence Framework, which is a national scheme run by the Office of Students. And we're really proud of being overall ranked, we hold this gold standard for that was given to us by outstanding experience. Our media and communication itself also does really well in the ranking. We're ranked 7th in the Times Good University Guide for 2025. And we're scoring always really high in teaching quality, student experience, and graduate prospects. So again, we're really proud of this. And I think, yeah, Josh, you can really support this. When it comes to what our students can actually expect when they study in Leicester and where we sit, so our teaching facilities are in the Edinburgh seminar block, but also and in the Tower, but also we teach some media sessions in the Astley Clark building. Our offices, media labs, and lecture theaters can be all over campus. Our distinctive media programs that we offer are, for instance, media communication, media society and culture, media journalism and media, and film and media. When it comes to how an academic year is broken down, so students can expect throughout a academic year with 2 semesters. The first semester runs from September to December, and the second semester from January to April. We have 1 semester is in total 11 weeks of teaching, and per semester students will take 3 modules. As an example, so for instance, our media and communication course and how it's structured in the first year, all modules are compulsory. In the second year, students will take 4 compulsory modules and will have will take 2 modules that of a pool of optional modules, and in their final year they will have a compulsory dissertation, so which is a longer piece of a research project, a written dissertation, and they will take 4 optional modules. The modules that we offer, The modules that we offer in the first years are, for instance, Introduction to Academic Skills, Introduction to Media and Communication, Studying Media and Communication, Media Origins, Global Media, Creative Audience, and Digital Storytelling. In our second year, students will take modules such as digital media and everyday life, the production of news, professionalism and employment in the media, media research and practice, television studies, journalism studies, political communication, global film cultures, working in the creative industry, identity and popular culture, and introduction to filmmaking. In their final year, students have the option to take modules such as global cultures, advertising and consumer culture, media, celebrity and fan culture, media and the body, media and gender, reporting panics, media rights and responsibilities, community radio and practice, online journalism, and writing for PR. One module that we have just launched 2 years ago is the client-led production module. So it's a very new module and we're really proud of it. It's a module that is our response to a placement or placement module. So in this module, we have partnered up with the NHS. We're working with the Leicester NHS Partnership Trust. So in this module, students will work with a client, so the NHS, and they will receive a production brief and will then respond to this brief in a digital output. So they will create films, a piece of health information campaign of some sort. So they work really close with the client. Our courses do offer also study abroad opportunities. So we have a wide range of partner institutions in Europe, the US, Canada, and Australia. The year abroad still will include a tuition fee, but this will be a much lower fee than for a normal year at Leicester. The places that are offered are on a competitive basis, and if eligibility is dependent on students' academic performance in year 1 and 2. When it comes to the style of learning and teaching that our students encounter, so we have a variety of teaching styles. So when it comes to teaching, students, depending on the module, there will be a mix of lectures, seminars, workshops, and tutorials. We have face-to-face teaching, but also students will engage with online resources such as recordings, virtual office hours or virtual quizzes, all kinds of different learning tools. And when it comes to assessment, also this depends on the module, but students will engage with a mix of essays, presentations. Those can be in class or recorded. They can be individual or as a group. The assessments can be practical projects or written reports of various lengths, and of course, in the end, their bigger research project, their dissertation. When it comes to like the big question, what can our students then do with a media and communications degree? So our students have ended up in all kinds of different areas, in all kinds of different professions. A lot of them have become editorial assistants or journalists, media researchers, social media managers, or web content managers. So it is a wide range of professions that are open to our students or what they're trained in. So employability and careers and building up the skills is very important for us. Also very important is to note that when it comes to University of Leicester students have a lifelong access to employability and career support. So this is something that we offer to all University of Leicester students. But also in our modules, a lot of our modules are created with this professionalism and professional skills in mind, such as the client-led module, but also the media and journalism joint degree has placement modules, and every module has a component that actually trains our students in professional behavior that are very important for the job market. We have received feedback from our alumni and asked them what kind of skills, key skills they have gained. And a lot of them are like we have displayed here. So analytical thinking, project managing, writing. Self-confidence is also a very important skill. Teamwork, networking skills, communication skills, time management, professionalism in general. So all of these very important skills is something that our students gain. We have also, this is something that is very new, we have also partnered up with Albert, the BAFTA-owned and backed industry sustainability organization. So Albert trains industry professionals, creative industry professionals in sustainable production practices and relevant industry leadership training. So our students will have access to this training as well. So our partnership brings together industry accreditation and like in a educational context. So we believe that our students, our citizens of change, should be empowered to make responsible choices to work for a changed future. So students that enroll on Albert Link modules in media will gain access to this training, career portals, and accreditation. Students at the University of Leicester, and who are our media students, have a wide range of access to support. This is, they have access to dedicated personal tutors. They will meet them during welcome week, and this personal tutor will stay with them throughout their entire course. There's also our great admin staff that can basically answer like any question related to the course. We have student representation that so students can air their views through a student representative, and these representatives will take part in student staff committee meetings and then give voice to the students. There's also subject-based student societies where students students can join and meet peers outside of their class or even their course. So our application process is goes through typically through UCAS. When it comes, the a typical offer is made through with A-level, so it's we accept ABB in all subjects, but the admin team accepts a mixture of qualifications. So if you're, for instance, not really sure about what your diploma or what kind of level you are on, and please feel free to reach out to the admissions team, email them at admissions@le.ac.uk, and they will they're very friendly. They can answer any question. When it comes to accommodations, we have in total like 2 big sites of for student accommodation. One is the village, and one is the city. The village is a very popular accommodation site for especially first-year students, and it's a very short trip on the university shuttle bus. All bills are covered with basic content insurance. Rooms start from £69 per week, but it's also a very competitive site. The university, the accommodation has also been ranked 5th in the Unicompare Best University for Accommodation in 2025. We have a very vibrant student life through our student union. We have over 100 societies with different events going on each week. We have volunteering opportunities, different eateries, and we have also counseling and welfare support available. Our campus is very close to the city. Our campus is constantly evolving, constantly updating. It's very new. We have the university has invested over 500 million pounds into the campus. We have new digital study rooms and social nooks. Our library during the term is open 24/7. We have wonderful botanical garden as well, and we have on-campus GPs. Our campus is a short 15-minute walk from city center. Our city, the city of Leicester, is also very diverse and inclusive. We have the biggest Diwali festival that outside of India. We have a variety of cafes, clubs, bars. We have sports, gym events. We have a variety of food festivals, shopping malls, and a really good transportation system to different cities like Nottingham, Birmingham, and London. A little bit more about support. So students at the University of Leicester, we want to make sure that our students are supported and feel taken care of. So we have a 24/7 on-campus security. We have counseling services. We have a nightline with the Safe Zone app as well. We have chaplaincy. We have well-being events. I've mentioned our personal tutors, but we have also mentoring programs. And for academic support, we have the Center for Academic Achievements. We have also a range of scholarships available. So we have, for instance, just as examples, the Mature Student Scholarship. We have the University of Leicester Scholarship. We have Sports Scholarship and Music Scholarships available. So if you want more information about these specific scholarships, please look on our website, and you can find a lot more information there. So if that was quite a lot of information in a really short time, so if you don't have questions now, but you have questions on later, please feel free to email us at study@le.ac.uk. We will get back to you, and yeah, so that was it from me.
Thank you, Gabriel, for the presentations. Really informative to learn about media and communications. And while we wait for the questions to come through, could you tell us, what does a typical day look like for a media and comm student at the University of Leicester?
Oh, so this question I actually have to give to Josh, because when he's experiencing it. Well, I'm facing students, I'm teaching them, I teach my modules, but how this actually feels like from the receiving end, really, that is a question for Josh.
Okay, thanks for the question. So yeah, in terms of my daily life, in first year, it was a bit different to how it is now because I didn't get that involved in first year. And so most of the time I was going to my lectures and then going home and reviewing that and like working on assignments and stuff. But I found that in second year, and what I would recommend to everyone who's thinking about coming to the university is like I said earlier, get involved in as much as you can. So now for me, my day looks like waking up, going to my lectures, and then after lectures, I'll go to the gym. And then in the evenings, I'll meet with different societies. So for example, I do a few sports societies. My favorite one is mountaineering. So we do like rock climbing and stuff. And there's also opportunities for the Media Production Society, which I work with. And then there's also a bunch of social events. In the O2, if you're into nightlife, there's a bunch of performances and stuff. And I recently went to a global culture event where it was people who were performing national dances and sharing food and stuff. And yeah, my goal right now is just to get involved in as much as possible. And I think, yeah, that's what I recommend. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question.
No, that's great. Thank you, Josh. And another question, this one might be for you, Gabriella. Could you provide students some advice on what to get involved with prior to applying to university?
Yeah, thank you. I would say find out as much as possible about the program or the course in advance. Make sure that this is actually the right course for you. Get in touch with the admissions team or some program leaders. I mean, our media and communications program are actually designed to give students a very broad pool of knowledge. So what students here need to bring basically is enthusiasm and interest in media and communication. They don't necessarily need to have pre-existing knowledge or experience of the creative industry or media. I mean, it comes in handy, but they don't necessarily need existing knowledge. But enthusiasm is one of the things that I would recommend, and making sure that they actually know what the course offers.
Great, thank you. And lastly, one more question. So how is media and communication different at university compared to school or college?
I cannot speak for like other universities. What I can say is for us, for Leicester, we are very focused on theoretical knowledge as well. So we are a research intense university. Of course, we have our practice modules as well, but our teaching is very informed by theoretical knowledge and research.
Thank you. Thank you both for your answers. So this is really helpful to know. We have not had any more questions come through, so I'm going to hand it over to you for some closing remarks.
For us, yeah, media and communication is something that we're incredibly passionate about, and we're very proud of our achievements, what our students actually, the positive feedback that we receive from our students, and what our students later on achieve. I think, Josh is one of many students who is actually who gives us constant feedback, and we learn from it, and we're very happy to have them. But so please, if you don't have any questions now, please get in touch. We will answer any questions in a short amount of time. Josh, do you want to contribute? Do you want to give any more?
Of course.
Comment?
Yeah, I'd say just as a closing note, if you're stuck on whether media and communications is for you or whether the university is for you, I think it's important to look at what the course provides and perhaps come on an open day to the university, because as a student, ultimately, I think it's best to recognize what's best for you, and sometimes that's just the feel of the campus. For me, when I came to University of Leicester, I liked that it was a campus university, and I instantly just decided that I didn't want to go and check my other options. I just knew I was going to like it here. So look into it and definitely come visit the university, give it a chance and see if it feels right for you. So yeah, thank you.